speakers today. The first one is my really good friend, Todd Tabby. I actually met Todd at 6 Degrees in 2009. So I met him 16 years ago, and you just started the web business at that time, right?
Yeah.
And he came up with an idea about a year ago, which I think is brilliant, and that's what he's going to talk about today. Great guy, very dear friend of mine, good golfer at times, just like the rest of us. But he's got a new service that's really cool, totally ingenious, figured it out himself. Took you about a year to get to this point, right?
Yeah. The idea was about a year ago in January I started this.
Yeah. So now, big round of applause for Todd Tabby.
Thank you guys. So I'll tell you kind of the reason why I started it originally. We've all heard of these companies, Angie's List, and I looked at it like in the home service space. I'm from South Florida. I've been here for almost 35 years, so a lot of people I know. And the one thing I realized is that if I was going to start a new business, which I knew I was going to do this a year ago, let me do something that I have connections on, that I can make these, and maybe buy a home service company. That was my thought. And I was looking at pest control, I was looking at roofing, had no clue what I was going to do, but I was close to 50, I have 3 daughters. I'm like, I got to do something, and it wasn't sure what it was. So as I was researching and just doing that and trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do next, I said, you know what? I get frustrated every time I use these sites. And the reason is because they're just selling leads. That's all they're doing. So there's a lack of trust in the space that I saw, and I said, how can I fix that? So first thing, and I'll tell you kind of the vision, is to build trust in the home service industry. That's really what I wanted to build with this technology. The mission is we connect homeowners with the best companies in South Florida while giving them the tools needed to manage their home with confidence. And I use the word manage your home. A lot of people, including myself, I never managed my house. Yeah, I changed my AC filter and I did this, but I didn't. And meanwhile, it's my biggest asset, is my house. And as you know, right? But people don't take care of it. So I've identified 18 notifications that should be managed through this app, which I'll show you now. So let me first show you this commercial that we did.
John, did you find the roof warranty? The guy is here.
I can't find that thing anywhere.
Still tearing through drawers looking for that warranty? Download One Home and store every important home document in one secure place. The first 1,000 homeowners get lifetime access totally free. Don't wait. Download One Home today before this deal disappears.
So funny story, this guy comes to my house, we filmed 4 basically benefit commercials, 30-second ones. And when he walks in, Mike, your daughter knows, and she's like, this is the famous guy, he's an actor. This is a YouTube actor from one of the big shows, and she's thinking it's like Leonardo DiCaprio. He walks in, he's signing autographs for him, like, what's going on? I paid like $150 for him as an actor for a day. That was incredible. But, so this is the app. So it's very simple and easy and clean to use. And look, by the way, just launched 3 days ago. So the timing of this, thank you, Rich, is perfect. My goal is to get 1,000 users organically, like friends, family, and then have them beat it up. Tell me what's wrong, what they didn't like, I want to fix all the issues, and then this is going to be a $99 in that range a year service. But here's some of the benefits. First is we have 18 maintenance reminders. So something like your dryer vent. When I was researching this business and building it, the number one cause of fires is dryer vents that aren't clean. So every 2 years, you get a notification, you get a text message saying it's time to clean it. Each one of those notifications has a do-it-yourself video. So you can do it yourself, or you can hit a button and hire somebody from the app, So the vault is basically, as that commercial showed, getting rid of that drawer. And now you just take pictures of everything and you put it in there. So anything you need, insurance, any document you want related to your house, it can go in there. Also, if something ever happened hurricane-wise, just take videos and you can upload that video in there so you have a record of, but it's all on your phone. Current vendors, this has nothing to do with One Home, but your pool guy, your lawn guy, everybody that manages your house now, that comes to your house, and you put anybody in there, babysitter, dog walker, you just put their name and contact. So when you need them, you just go on your one app, you go down, you can text them, you can email them right from the app. You don't have to look on your phone and say, who do I have next? And then number one vendor. So the revenue, how I'm making money right now is I signed up companies. I have 25 companies that I've signed up. So I handle a lot of video content for them. I create a ton of content, which ultimately goes on the app. As you can see here, Meet the Owners. You can play that video and learn, get to know who these owners are in the company. But you notice it has a text and a call. So you can actually text an owner versus getting an operator going through. You can go directly to the source. So it's a quick, easy thing. As you can see, it's pretty easy to use. I added another feature to this, which is Deal of the Week. I was thinking how I can get people back to the app to use it regularly. So I've teamed up with restaurants. I'm talking to like Lavello's one of them. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's in Coral Springs, but he's giving a pizza away. So I said, the only rule is you don't pay me anything, it's free. You have to give an incredible deal, something that doesn't exist, that they'll never find. So you guys go on here, and there might be 10 of those available.
You can just use it 1 week, or is it, that's the deal for the year?
No, it's always going to change. Every week there's new, every day there's new stuff that's going to go up on it. But there's going to be some amazing deals that are from restaurants that you would never normally, not like Chick-fil-A or anything like that. This is going to be good restaurants.
I like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's so much.
But
That
someone
was a
has
bad example. I should have said
Someone
McDonald's.
has a week, when it pops up, they have a week to use that, and then that deal is replaced with something else. Is that right?
I'm sorry, I didn't explain it right. So the owner of the restaurant might say there's only 20 of those that I'm going to give away. So you could use it later anytime, but once those 20 are gone, they won't be there anymore.
Okay, you claim it.
Yes,
claim,
exactly.
And then it can be used in
Exactly.
other things.
So the first 1,000, I'm doing a lifetime membership for free, which I mentioned. So if you go to the App Store, Google Play, download it, play with it, and that would be amazing. And then currently, the vendors I have are on the left side. I have open categories there that I'm still looking for. Those would be great introductions. My focus now is really on the homeowner side. The other thing I look at is there's a lot of inventory for sale right now. So on market, so if you have a house, think about it, if you're buying a house and the owner has one home on it, it's a one home certified, they're taking care of it, It's always good when you go to a house and they give you, if you're buying a house and they give you a box and here's all my life, you know that they took care of the house. This is perfect, because if you can, so I think having that badge of saying, I really think it's gonna help the value of your home as well as maintain it and keep it in good shape. I'm giving away my hot off the press, that hat, You gotta get to the minute. What time does Rick Rogers go to bed? It's at 6 to
I said 8:30.
9:30.
9 p.m.
10:30.
Joe went out.
I'm looking for 10.
8:30.
8:30 is pretty damn close.
Depends if the Phillies are
8:45. Yeah, let's got it. 8:45? Yes. My man. Les, my man.